Next story we are covering. Do we have any Top Gun fans here? Anybody here a Top Gun fan or a Tom Cruise fan? I like Tom Cruise. He is a good action movie actor. Now, I don't know what he be doing in his personal life. I heard, hey, Mossy Lou. I heard he a little bit weird. Thank you. But Tom Cruise is a good actor. One of the movies that is his claim to fame is Top Gun. How many of y'all have heard of the movie Top Gun? If you have heard of the movie Top Gun, write Top Gun in the comments. Now, Top Gun was based on a book written by a gentleman, and the Paramount, they licensed. Thank you for the gifts, darling. Thank you for the Top Gun. Yes. So they licensed the story from this author for Top Gun, and they made a movie out of it, right? Now, if you have been watching this show, you know that I said copyrights revert back to the owner after 35 years or their descendants, right? So the guy who wrote the Top Gun movie, Mossy Lou. So the guy who wrote thank you, DJ Sweetness. So the guy who wrote the Top Gun movie, he passed away, right? But his family is still around. So Paramount came out with the Top Gun sequel, Top Gun Maverick, not too long ago. Did anybody see the Top Gun sequel? Hey, doll, if you saw the Top Gun sequel, please write sequel in the comments, okay? Now, when the sequel came out, the author of the original Top Gun, the person who Paramount had licensed the story from, his family, because he was deceased, they launched a lawsuit against Paramount. They said these copyrights for Top Gun, they have reverted back to his descendants, meaning you can't make a movie called Top Gun without our permission. Now, keep in mind, they licensed the story. They didn't license the title, right? They licensed the story. So the family, they're like, nah, you got to have a contract with us if you want to make a Top Gun sequel. So they took it to court, and the court said, nah, girl, you're not right. What the court said was the license was for the original Top Gun story. The Top Gun sequel has nothing, does outside of, I guess, the backdrop of a military base. Has nothing to do with the first one. It is a completely new work. So the court said they don't owe you nothing, girl, for this sequel. As a matter of fact, Paramount is now working on a third Top Gun sequel. Is anybody going to go out and see the third installment of Top Gun when it comes out? Ooh, y'all, I'm thirsty. I need some water. Hold on. Woo! Woo! Papa! All right. So, is anybody going to try and go see the third installment of Top Gun when it comes out? I'm not, because I'm not really into Top Gun like that, but somebody might. But had the family been right? If the court had found that the family was in the right, Paramount would have had to have a whole new agreement with the family for the Top Gun sequels, meaning that they would get another huge check from Paramount. So it's less about, oh, you did this without our permission. It's more about, oh, we want another check. Because I'm sure the residual checks from the original Top Gun movie, they're not as big as they used to be, right? But this is why understanding copyright law is important. So yes, the rights do revert back to the family for the original Top Gun story, but the subsequent Top Gun movies were not based on that story. Okay, so that's why the family lost. All right. Okay. Next.